Hey guys, it's Wes back for another video. I'm probably gonna have to do this in probably like a 2 or 3 part because this guy is I guess kind of intricate in transformations, but this is pretty much the I guess the favorite that I have, my favorite one that I own. He's the masterpiece Starscream. He's just insanely he did you know, it's one of those things that you get in front of you and you're in awe of it. I finally opened him up. It was about a month and a half ago. I opened him up and I'm like, I'm gonna do a review on him, and it was like, wow, this thing is gonna take me 2 or 3 hours to transform. It's very intricate and very detailed, which masterpiece. And now that have him and I've transformed him a couple times, and I mean, he's displayable in both modes, and it's just insanely detailed. Trying to see if I can get him in a good shot where he's sitting here. I mean, he's on his I'm not good with these angles here, but he's on his stand there. I've got him in a pretty basic pose, you know, he's pointing or whatever. And there's just so many small details that I want to show you on this guy. He's a good size, great piece to have. Well, there you go. He stands on his own. I didn't think he'd do it until I move him. You've got the stand, which comes with this piece here that hooks into his back, so you can stand him up and it looks like he's kind of floating there. And then the stand has a nice Decepticon emblem right in there, and his name across the front of it. These come in for the jet mode, but this clear piece busts off. You flip it over and sit it on a stand like such that you can lay him up as the jet. And I mean, it's just, I want to get into the details on him, which I'm guessing one part is going to be him in the robot mode, like all the different little things that I'm going to do, because I mean, there's so many other people that's done a transformation. I'm just going to do it in a 2-part video and just go into the actual robot himself and then go into the jet, which is just beautiful in both. So here is Starscream in the robot mode. I mean, you've got articulation that is just insane. Goes all over the place out, rotates up here at the top of the arm, bends on like a double jointed piece here, like a little metal piece that you see in here. And it's like a piston. I mean, it goes in and out. See how the piece comes out and rolls back in there? I mean, that's stuff they didn't really need, but I guess to give him the articulation that they can. And he rotates there. I'm not sure if it's fist. There's no rotation of the fist, but you've got his thumb moves around. You can get it into wherever you want to. His 3 fingers here go in and out, so you can get the point. The evil monkey from Family Guy point. Anyway, you can close that finger, and the fingers are articulated in 2 joints, so you can get the different fists or whatever you want to out of it. And the legs are pretty articulate. These pieces right here are the only things that kind of bother me a little bit, and I've heard there's other ways to fix it, but I'm not going to take any way, shape, or form of trying to change anything on this thing. I'm going to leave it alone because I just like it the way it is. I can deal with these things hanging on the side. I mean, it is Starscream. He is a god in these. But for his articulation, the knee goes up pretty high, This little piece here on his crotch will fold up so you can get his leg up high. He bends at the knee. There's no rotation at the knee. You bend his leg back down, it rotates right there at the thigh. And you know, he's got his little toes and jet thing here. Small details in the robot mode. The one thing is I mean, this is really an adult toy. This is not for a kid, because it's very delicate. Its pieces will fall off and be lost if a child gets his hands on it. I mean, I was a kid once. I know how it is, and I hated losing pieces, even though I was a little kid. But you know, when you get carried away playing with a toy, you just go nuts, and something falls off. Oh, I'm not done, and you just go on. And then the evil monster of toy pieces. I don't know what this monster's name is. I've been trying to find him for years. But it seems like when a small piece falls off a toy, this little monster comes out of the smallest crevice in the floor and snatches it and eats it, and it is gone forever. But many of you have been attacked by this little monster, and you know who he is. You've never seen him, but you know he's there, lurking in the darkness, waiting for a piece of plastic to hit the floor and eat it. But like in the old cartoons, you know, he's got these two panels that flip up here, which I wish they would have painted these individual missiles in here. I wish they would have painted those. That would have been pretty sweet. I would have been quite pleased with that. But I mean, I'm cool with it that, you know, they even did that. I don't never have him up like that anyway. Which his face, and get a good look at that grill. I mean, look at that face. It's beautiful. And if that wasn't good enough, you kick his head all the way back, pull down his little face and turn it around, snap him back up in there, and now you have the smirk. Isn't that wicked? I mean, that is just Starscream all the way. They just, you know, I just did something horrible to Megatron smirk. And traitor. I love that. This is an awesome piece to this figure. It's a great option. But, I mean, all in all, for like a size comparison, I guess I can do here. If he will cooperate and stand for just a minute, I will go grab his smaller version of himself. Ah, you bastard. Oh. Oh. Stand up, jerk. Just so you can kind of gather the size of this guy. That is him alongside of the Henkei Starscream, which I just had to have when I seen it, because when I first started collecting again, he was the first one I grabbed, which is the Universe. I mean, look at what a detailed paint job they've done on this guy. Yay. They've thrown red on there, and he's bright white and blue. This one's got that grayer kind of dust gray color. Great details in all of his chest pieces and all that, and the wings and everything. It's a good looking bot. I was very glad to get this one. This one is for when the kids come over, my friends and family, whenever they bring their kids, he gets to hang out with the little kids. But you've seen the size of this thing, and I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, I'm just gonna try to give you a good look at like all the little fine details, the pieces of him. And he's just... It like the little, I guess, like dust in the joints and panels and thing. I mean, it really sets it off for me. It gives it a really nice look. Like, you know, he's kind of been through some stuff. He's been fighting as he should be, or running as he should be. But I mean, that thing is beautiful. I'm gonna stop this now and transform him and then review the jet. Thanks for watching. This is Wes. I'm out.